15 years ago, Petaluma Pete and his bride Brenda moved to Petaluma, where he started playing piano on the street and producing videos to help support people-oriented organizations like the Petaluma Police Department and Petaluma Firefighters, along with other people-oriented nonprofits like COTS, Mentor Me, PEP Housing, Petaluma Community Foundation, Petaluma Educational Foundation, and Petaluma People Services Center, all as a way to give back to such a great town and community. About 6 years ago, Petaluma Pete got distracted from his people-oriented focus by becoming more concerned about the deplorable condition of the Petaluma downtown river-turning basin. It all started while looking over the water one night and recognizing the need for the completion of 3 big projects. The river desperately needed to be dredged. The proposed small craft center float house progress was also stuck in the mud, metaphorically speaking, and the river trestle needed to be saved and repurposed as a promenade for pedestrians to walk upon and enjoy. The big 3. Realizing he was only one person and no politician by any stretch, Petaluma Pete decided to try and help by using the only apparatus in his toolbox that he understood, that being content creation for positive community consumption, to help keep these 3 big issues uppermost in the minds of the local deciders and the general public, or something like that. The first thing we needed was a visual or logo to bring them together under one umbrella. So, you guessed it, we incorporated this big yellow umbrella, featuring the big 3 and 2 other river-related organizations, creating a sort of coordinating team image from the get-go. Of course, the float house or the trestle would not even matter if the river was not dredged first. So the first order of business was to create a Petaluma Pete local media buzz, which also promoted the supporting of Mayor Barrett's Pledge to Dredge efforts, which included videos, jingles, signage, and online sharing with every Petaluma organization even remotely connected with the downtown river basin. Of course, Petaluma Pete's participation was only a tiny sliver of the overall community effort, but thanks to Mayor Barrett's team, that monumental mission was accomplished on October 12, 2020. Turning his attention to what had become now the big 2, that being the float house and the trestle, the new Petaluma River Promenade team set to work soliciting financial sponsorships from Lagunitas Brewery and Clover Sonoma through Petaluma Pete, along with producing a whole gaggle of fundraisers, including 2 honky-tonk piano competitions and a Petaluma Arts Center painted piano exhibit to not only help fund the Float House project, but to keep the awareness level alive and well regarding the trestle until both projects can now also claim mission accomplished much sooner than later. So it is now time for Petaluma Pete to turn his attention back to his original focus of helping the people of Petaluma. And what better organization to do that through and with than the Petaluma People Services Center, which already manages over 70 established people-helping programs that are up and running, provided the money keeps coming. And that's where Petaluma Pete wants to live and breathe forevermore. So here's the plan. After a couple of visits with Elise Hempel, who provided opinions and directions as only she can, here is how Petaluma Pete would like to spend the rest of his natural-born days. Merging with the Petaluma People Services Center, it's called the Petaluma Pete Street Beat, and carries with it the following mission statement. The mission of the Petaluma Street Beat is to help promote existing fundraising programs while constantly looking for ways to further engage the Petaluma community in discovering new and sustainable money stream sources for the Petaluma People Services Center. This could include, but not limited to, a logo that features a QR code right smack there in the middle so supporters can scan and donate right there on the spot, no matter where they are or what time of day or night. Butter and Eggs Day Parade and Veterans Day Parade floats. Dine and donate promotions with local restaurants. Revitalization of the popular merchant cash mob events with a percent of the proceeds going to PPSC. An exciting and long overdue annual Policeman's Ball with supporting silent auction at the Kavanaugh Center. Scheduled merchant safe team meetings to further educate the public. Spare change collection boxes placed at merchant checkout counters throughout town with scheduled pickups. A multi-level business and private supporting membership fee donation program with an official donation QR code window sticker, a new PPSC news blog on the Petaluma360.com news website, PPSC news articles in the Petaluma Argus-Courier newspaper, helping as an admin for posting all this new news in the existing PPSC Facebook page, creation of a dedicated Facebook page along with other appropriate social media platforms moving forward, a dedicated YouTube page to store all the video content created in one place, a scheduled PPSC interview program on PCA TV, community TV, and radio, and last but not least, spokesperson interviews with the various PPSC services like SAFE, Mentor Me, Bounty Farm, Meals on Wheels, Senior Cafe, and so on. This QR code says it all. And if you would like to be involved in any of these new Street Beat programs, call 707-765-8488.